1984, the Kingdome rocked with the ear-splitting noise of the NFL's most enthusiastic fans. So devoted were the Kingdome faithful that the team retired its number 12 jersey in honor of the best fans in football, who on December 2nd, 1984, were doing the wave with glee.
Craig operates out of the shotgun. Here's a blitz coming. Craig's back to pass. He's got time. He throws one deep down the left side, and it is caught by Turner at the 5. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Craig's back to pass. Throws one toward the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Steve Largent with the reception running across the pattern.
Dave Craig threw for a team record 5 touchdowns as the Seahawks beat Detroit and clinched a playoff berth for the second year in a row in this great Kingdome moment. November 16th, 1981. Monday Night Football at the Kingdome. And the Seattle Seahawks were eager to show a nationwide television audience and a loyal hometown crowd that they were ready for the national stage. But to do so, they would have to conquer a team they had never beaten, the powerful San Diego Chargers. The Seahawks defense held the potent Charger offense in check, then stepped aside for some special teams sleight of hand.
36-yard field goal try by Herrera. Waiting for the snap from center. That's a good one. They run a fake. They give inside to Sherman Smith, who takes off to the 5. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
And then Dan Dornick made the play that broke the Chargers' back.
Here's a quick pass, Zorn out in the flat, cut by Dornick out to the 20-yard line, 25, 30. He's got some room to run. He's all the way to midfield, looking for a block, breaks it back to the middle.
Oh, baby!
He's at the 30-yard line, heading for the far side. It's a 15 to 10, the 5, touchdown, Seahawks!
This great Kingdome moment was a stunning Monday night victory and the first ever over the Chargers. The 1984 Seattle Seahawks posted the team's best ever record at 12-4. It was also the year that safety Kenny Easley was named the dominant defensive player in football. But on November 4th, 1984, another Pro Bowler, Dave Brown, was the designated star.
Single back set, Kenny's back to pass, shoots one toward the left side, and is picked off by Brown. Up the sideline he goes. He could go all the way. He's going to go all the way. No doubt Dave Brown is going to go 95, 96 yards, touchdown.
The Seahawks lambasted the Chiefs 45-0 on the strength of additional interception runbacks for touchdowns by Easley and Keith Simpson. And when Dave Brown struck again, pro football history had been made.
Wing left for Kansas City. Back is Blackledge. Gets blitz. He lets one fly down the left side. Picked up on the 40-yard line. Brown on his way up the sideline again. They'll never get him. Down the sidelines. Dave Brown. Touchdown, Seahawks. Dave Brown about 60 yards on that interception return. Unbelievable.
4 interceptions returned for touchdowns. An NFL record to this day. And a great Kingdome moment to remember. A great Kingdome moment that will always live in Seahawk history happened during Seattle's inaugural season on November 7th, 1976. Kingdome fans had not seen a regular season victory, and so before a loyal hometown crowd, the stage was set for an historic moment as we pick up Cairo Radio's Pete Gross and his play-by-play account.
Zorn on a quick count, drops back to pass. Dampers out to his right, throws upfield, complete to Smith at the 10 to 5. He is in, touchdown Seahawks! The end zone with nobody in behind him as a running back, as they've got Testerman out to the right side of the field with two other wide receivers. Pass to McMakin over the middle at the 10, the 5. He's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. Motion back toward the formation. Hand off to Smith, race across the 50, 45, 40 of Atlanta, keeps going to the 35. Nearly breaks away, finally does the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Seahawks!
A Kingdome victory to remember. Their first regular season Kingdome victory. And a great Kingdome moment to remember. November 3rd, 1996, the Houston Oilers came to the Kingdome. In the game's closing moments, the Oilers drove steadily down the field, setting up an easy field goal attempt for Al Del Greco, and the stage set for another great Kingdome moment.
The clock runs with 35 seconds left to go in the game.
So the Seahawks are going to go with the field goal prevent team that they've had all season long. And the guys up front, Sam Adams, Cortez in the middle, Phillips, McCrary.
37-yard field goal attempt that should win the ball game.
Clock down to 17 seconds to go. Place down. Kick on. Block by the Seahawks. Picking it up is McCrary. Laterals to Blackman. He may go. He's gone. Touchdown Seahawks. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
What an unbelievable, incredible, stupendous finish to a football game here in the Kingdome today.
And a place in history as another great Kingdome moment. On November 30th, 1992, Monday Night Football returned to the Kingdome, and the Seahawks played their most inspirational game of the season.
Right, back to throw is Maddox, looking left, firing it out there. It's intercepted by Blackman. He might go. He's to the 35, 40. He's to midfield, cuts back 40. Blackman to the 35, to the 30. Blackman to the 20-yard line. And he's finally down from behind.
Trailing the arch-rival Denver Broncos 13-6 with 3 seconds to play. It came down to one play.
Split wide right, along with Blades. Gelbot to throw. Looking in the end zone. Firing. Caught. Touchdown! Touchdown! Seahawks to Brian Blades!
This Stan Gelbaugh to Brian Blades touchdown tied the game and sent it into overtime, where John Casey's kick won the ball game.
Snap spot. Kick on the way. Flag down. Kick is good. That's your ball game. Seahawks beat the Denver Broncos in overtime, 16-13.
But this game will always be remembered for a pregame ceremony, when 2 days before his passing, the voice of the Seahawks was joined by Kingdome fans who celebrated the induction of Pete Gross into the Seahawks Ring of Honor, and another great Kingdome moment. December 24th, 1983, Christmas Eve at the Kingdome, and the Seattle Seahawks' first ever trip to the NFL playoffs versus divisional rivals, the Denver Broncos. The Seahawks defense set the tone for the afternoon, and it was not very friendly. While the Denver offense was held to a single touchdown, quarterback Dave Craig pitched a perfect game.
Back to pass goes Craig. Couple of steps back. Lost one in the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks to Largent. Back set behind Craig, who's back to pass. He's looking for Largent. Gets chased out of the pocket to his right. Now comes back left. Has a look in the end zone at the 15. Throws in the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks. Seahawks beat Metzelars, the tight end. Paul Johns wide left, Largent to the right. Craig off a play fake is back. He throws one toward the end zone. Touchdown to Johns. You can pack your bags for Miami. The Seahawks are heading to the Southland next week to play the Dolphins, and it is all over here.
The victory over Denver propelled the Seahawks to Miami the next week, and a victory over the Dolphins that landed the Seahawks in the AFC Championship game. In this great Kingdome moment. On December 22nd, 1984, in an AFC wildcard game, the Seahawks and their fans turned up the decibels, determined to dethrone the world champion Raiders.
Largent out wide to the left. Craig on a little play fake back to pass, goes for it all in the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks to Turner.
The Seattle defense had bludgeoned the Raiders, allowing NFL Coach of the Year Chuck Knox to go with his first love, the running game. The Seahawks proceeded to do what many thought was not possible: run the ball right down the Raiders' throat. With just seconds to go, the Raiders had one last chance.
Single setback as Allen Plunkett's back to pass. In trouble, he looks, he's going to crank up, throw a deep bomb. Down the right side, there are a couple of Raiders there. Picked off by Seattle at the 45. Down the field where the football goes easily.
Kenny Easley's interception preserved a 13-7 Seahawks win and a Kingdome moment to remember. On the night of October 6th, 1986, the national stage was set for Monday Night Football as Steve Largent looked for his 128th game with a reception, an NFL record. Wide receiver Byron Franklin and fullback Eric Lane made the early catches in a 33-7 rout of the Chargers. Then, late in the first half, Steve Largent's rendezvous with history was at hand.
Largent out wide to the right, Turner inside him, Franklin and Butler to the left. Back Craig, a quick pass. There it is. And that'll do it. A new NFL record for Steve Largent on a little quick up and in. He grabbed it, and at 7:07 here in the Great Northwest, this place will erupt, and the teammates of Steve Largent swarm onto the field to congratulate him.
Steve Largent eventually went on to the Seahawks Ring of Honor and the NFL's Hall of Fame as the most popular player the Seahawks have ever had. Of this great Kingdome moment began on opening day in Denver's Mile High Stadium with a nasty blow to Steve Largent delivered by Broncos safety Mike Harden. But Largent bided his time, and 14 weeks later, he got even.
Too long, it's picked off by Harden in the end zone. 2 yards deep, will run it out. Takes it up to the 10, 15, out to the 20. He's on his feet, and boy, Largent him. The ball comes loose. Largent's after it. The Seahawks.
I mean, Largent just unloaded on Mike Harden. Holy smoke, what a play.
Steve will want to put that over his mantle, right on the fireplace.
That's better than any touchdown catch he's ever made, right there.
And it was a play that will always be cherished as a great Kingdome moment.